Hi everybody, thank you for joining the Madison C. Iowa channel again. I have something I think is kind of special. The other night I was not able to sleep, so I got on the internet and I was trying to find best prices on things. So when I get ready to do some stocking up or buying, I know where to go and whether to go all the way to Des Moines or Indianola, or if it doesn't matter, I could just go to Winterset. So one of the things I was looking up was pectin, because in my opinion pectin is expensive. It's $3.49 a box at the store, and no, $3.49 really isn't that expensive, but when you're considering that I can make a good 10-12 batches of jam or jelly in a season or more, which I have, that adds up. And I am frugal. I am a penny pincher. I usually pinch a penny 5 times before I let it go. So I was on the internet, and when I did a search for pectin, I did see that Walmart, if you order it online, is $2.99 a box for sure gel. But my Walmart doesn't price match their own website. So Certo is over $4 a box, and yes, you get 2 pouches, but for some reason, whatever I want to make, I have to use both pouches. So during my search, I noticed it popped up that it said something like buy your pectin in bulk or pectin in bulk, and so I clicked on it thinking it was going to be for, selling to stores only. And at this point I want to say I'd never heard of this company before. I don't know anybody at this company. I'm not related to anybody at this company. It was just an accident that I stumbled across them. So I looked at their website. The company is called Pacific Pectin, and I looked at their website. It was very interesting. Very interesting. I looked at all kinds of different things. All but one of their pectin products is GMO free, and that is very important to me. The price for 10 pounds of just the regular pectin mix, because they have several different kinds, is $69, and I did the math. So, and I'll put this somewhere in this video. For me, with what I pay for pectin in my area, because we don't have generic here either, it would be almost like getting 30 boxes of pectin free. It's $69 for 10 pounds. It comes out to roughly about $1.30 a serving, a 1/3 cup serving. And that is way cheaper than anything I could find at the store. So I called them, and I had some questions, and I was wanting a sample because I was hoping that they would send me a sample, because if it's not broke, don't fix it. And I didn't want to invest $69 of my money for something that was going to fail, or I was going to be unhappy with, I didn't like, whatever the reason. And the woman on the other end of the phone was so nice you know, when I asked for a sample, and she goes, yes, you can have a sample. We'll send you. Which kind were you interested in? And so I got the basic pectin mix, which is right here. This is a sample bag. It was a 1 pound sample bag. Yes, my 1/3 measuring cup is right here because I've done some tests and I videoed it so that you could see. She also sent me a low sugar sample, which I have not been into yet. I got a freezer full of fruit that I'm going to be canning up and making room for this coming season. They also sent me it's a sheet. I'm not going to read it or anything, but it's just a sheet on how to use the 2 different pectins that she sent me. And here they sent me a little recipe book. Okay? And it has some very good recipes. Next week, I'm going to be making the pineapple pepper jelly because that just sounds divine. But anyway, so all this came in the mail, and I quickly decided that I was going to put it to the test, because when I was talking to her, she said, use the pectin just like you would the pectin you're using now. And I'm like, okay. So I did. The only thing I did different is in the recipe booklet it said to, on some of the recipes, to add half the sugar, bring it back to a low boil, and then add the rest of the sugar, and then bring it to a hard boil. And that's the only thing different I did. And I tested this twice, and I'm going to post those videos. But I have to tell you, I am so tickled. It did not fail me. It was easy to use, just like regular pectin. In fact, here, let me move this. Oops. That was almost a disaster. Let me move this. Now, I put it through my own recipe. I didn't use any other pectins. I didn't use Ball. Nobody's but mine. And this is a hard one to do. This is a spiked cranberry cherry jelly. And this normally does not set, even with 2 pouches of Certo. And you can see, I don't know if you can see right there, but it's not runny like syrup. But let me tell you, when I was making this, had it turned to syrup, that would have been fine, because I knew my recipe was unconventional. And had it turned to syrup, I would have just given it away as ice cream topping or pancake syrup. That's just how I roll. You know, it usually doesn't set, so, or at least that thick. And I'm very pleased. The other one I made was a spiked banana pineapple jam. And it set. It set perfectly. Forgive my rooms, I had a little hard water issue. Can you believe I forgot twice to add vinegar to my water? Can't believe it. So here we have, this is a little leftover of the spiked cranberry cherry jam. And let me get something here to scoop this out. And I'm going to show you. Be right back. Whoops. Okay, actually I got the leftovers of both. This is the cranberry cherry, the spiked. And when I mean spiked, there's alcohol in this. I made this for some friends. Actually, I made it quick before my friend's birthday, because she likes her stuff spiked sometimes. So, since this came in the mail and I had a day before I was going to see her, I made this stuff. Okay, so anyway, let me just see how perfect this is. It's just like jelly should be. I don't know if I can. It's just barely moving off the knife. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm not a drinker, but I have to admit, it tastes pretty good. So let me scoop that off. I don't know if you can see how absolutely beautiful the consistency of this jam is. I'm probably not doing this justice, but I am not unhappy in the slightest. I love this stuff. So let's move that out of the way. And here is the pineapple banana spiked jam. Again, comes out perfect. It's not hard. It's not soft and runny. It's just perfect. I don't know if you can. It just holds its shape beautifully. And it's not, I'm going to just kind of spread it back in this container, because I don't have any bread in the house because I'm allergic to bread or wheat. So I got to figure, I'm going to make some homemade bread using other grains. That's what I'm going to do. Anyway, beside the point. If you want to save some money, check out this company, Pacific Pectin. Like I said before, I have no affiliation with anybody. I don't get paid for doing this review. I'm just like you. I just wanted a good price, a fair price for something that I'm going to be needing. And this is what they're providing, and I am happy. I'm going to be ordering. One other thing is, and this kind of reminds me back to the flood of 93. The flood of 93 was awful. It affected many states. And after we got our water secured, the next thing I went hunting for was pectin. Because my garden was, all my fruits and vegetables were kind of coming on at the same time. So, to make this story short, I'm going to be putting some of the when I order, I'm going to be putting some of the pectin back. It has a 2-year shelf life. And then I'm going to rotate that, because I really don't ever like being without pectin, but I don't want to pay the store prices. And so there's sometimes I don't have pectin in the house for when I want to make something. It was just a thought. That's what I'm going to do. So, in conclusion, I just want to say goodbye, Sure-Gel. So long, Certo. There's a new pectin in my house. So, I hope you all call them, because she told me to tell you that you also will get a sample in the mail if you want one. So call them up, get your sample, and you try it. See for yourself. I love this company. They're not paying me to say this, but I am a new customer. So anyway, I hope you like this. I hope you stay tuned for the test videos. Please subscribe and like. And please, if you know another canner or somebody that makes jams and jellies, please share this video with them so that they can save money too and also get their free sample. So take care, everybody. Have a great day.